Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. So today I want to share with you this budget system that I am venturing out doing. I thought about doing the envelope budgeting method several other times. I have been following this particular person probably for like 2 years and finally bit the bullet of all of her items. I love her aesthetic of her items and so forth. I've read several different books from several different people. Right now I'm reading the Clever Girl Finance. Oh, I should have brought her book. It's over here. Clever Girl Finance book and so forth. So they were just, to make this story short of this intro, there were some things I wanted to improve on. So, and I'm gonna do it in 2025. And that's what I'm doing. So I did a planner, not a planner, like a dreamer workshop with Crystal Evans Hurst. And one of the things was finances. And then we had to break down what to do in order to achieve that goal. So even though I spent money to use the envelope system, I really didn't need to do that to budget, but I thought this would be fun. I've been eyeing her, looking at her things on her TikTok shop and Instagram for at least 2 years now. So I bit the bullet. So she has these occasional binders, and this is the first one that I just so happened to grab, which is a travel fund. So I actually received something else first, which I'll show y'all. So this is kind of out of order of how I received it. I am expecting one more order, and then I'm done. I think I'm done. So anyway, so this video, y'all get some coffee, get some tea, get something to drink, a snack, because it may be long, but hopefully I can make it short. And I didn't know which channel to put this on, my main channel, My Life Full of Hope, or over here. I thought I'd put it over here since we like planners and paper and binders and stuff over here. So that's what I did. All right, y'all, so let's get started. Okay, y'all, so this is her occasions binder, and I love the box that it comes in. Her packaging was, it's really super cute. She even had like some tissue paper that had like dollar signs on it and everything. So I love her pink aesthetic. I know everybody doesn't like pink, but anyway. So I got, this one is the travel fund. So I definitely wanted this one. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep this box. And so it says Travel Fund, Baddies and Budgets. That's the name of the company, Baddies and Budgets, and Catch Flights, Not Feelings. And then that's what the inside of it looks like. And I do need to take a picture and tag her. Now, I am ready to dig into these, so that's why I wanted to hurry up and do this video. But isn't that super cute? So I can put that on my shelf somewhere and use it for something. And then that's the back part of them. So this is one of her occasions. She has one for Broke Besties, which is really your kids. I thought it was for like girls, but it's one for kids. It's one for debt. It's one for pets. I don't need that one. And I'm trying to think. I can't think of all of them, but you guys will see them. So the binder, y'all, is super soft. I like that it is embossed, or it has the etching of BB, Baddies and Budgets. But it's so soft, y'all. Really good quality. And then you open it up, and it's wrapped really well, because she had these two in like plastic, but I went ahead and opened it up. So this says the Travel Fund, and they are, use your, not wet erase, I always get it mixed up. Yeah, your wet erase marker. She actually gives you some markers to go with this as well. So that's really neat. And she also gives you a pen. So this is right here. Oh, my nails is messed up. Y'all, look at it. Just messed up. So it says travel budget planner, destination, travel dates, date started, depart date, months, vacation, lodging, transportation, and entertainment, food, and drinks. So you budget and your actual. And then your packing list over here. Try not to get a glare. And then that's the back page. And I didn't like my polish today anyway, y'all, the type that I use. So here is your little planner book here. traveling leaves you speechless and turns you into a storyteller. Now, looking at this, the only other thing I would change is maybe adding 2 or 3 more inserts, because sometimes people go on 2 trips a year or something like that. But other than that, I think it's a great idea to budget. So, catching flights, never feelings, a travel planner. And then you have your name, the start date, your travel goals and date. And I guess you can put things here. You can also probably like journal and also put some pictures. Yeah, there's some pictures right there you can put. I wonder if she's going to have this available where you can just purchase this planner all over again. So your travel budget, transportation, flights, rental, accommodations, hotel, Airbnb, resort fees, taxes, food, groceries, dining out, activities. Because some of these things you tend to forget about, like souvenirs and resort fees and groceries and snacks. But you know you're going to dine out. You know what I mean? Event tickets. So the estimated and the actual cost. Oh, okay. So she does have, we have several pages here. Okay. So I scratch that and take that back. So there is at least 2 trips. Or was it 3? You can plan right there. Your trip overview, total budget, currency exchange. Then your travel overview, sleep, notes, activity reservation. So if you go on those cruise excursions. Accommodation reservation, nights, confirmation, and contact. Nights, type, confirmation, and contact. Flight reservation here, page. Flight reservation, again, you got 2 more pages. Transportation reservation. Daily itinerary. Today's schedule, weather, important. Reminders and notes. I like this, y'all. Now I need to go ahead and fill this out. So you got lots of pages for that. Food to try, trip must-do list. And this is neat because I know when we went to the mountains, there were like places we wanted to go. And I was like flipping through my phone. Though I should have just made a planner page on my own. Souvenir and gifts. Travel information and contacts. And how to save on travel. She gives some tips here. I was watching a really good video the other day too, y'all. What is the name of her channel? I think it's Saving Cents. I used to coupon and go to her channel, Southern Savers. Yeah, she had some summer travel or some travel tips on there. I was like, oh, I didn't know about all that. Like how to book the flights and all the things. And I need to finish watching that video. So going back, sorry, travel insurance. And they're like, she has definitions, like if you're not sure what travel insurance is, your medical coverage, your trip delay, emergency evacuation, benefits of travel insurance, and what to look in a travel insurance policy. Comparison table. So provider, coverage limit, medical coverage, trip cancellation, 24/7 assist. So when you do purchase it, like what is usually it's sometime a third party or something. Who is it through? And write down their information. Travel pro tips, travel overview, useful information, country, language, time difference, exchange rate, currency, return trip. And then places I've traveled. This is neat. You can make a copy of that. And places I have traveled. It's a country and some notes. Really thought of everything. You can throw this in your bag. If you have one of those Coach notebooks, you can put it in there. Then, okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to come back and record this. I gotta pick my son up from school. Okay, then she has these saving trackers. So these are wet erase. These can be dry erase too, but wet erase. And let's say you want to save for, what's this right here? A passport. So you can put like the amount of the passport and then divide that of how many boxes is here or however you want to do it based off how many family members you have, your goal and the amount. Or you can just do whatever. It could be your food or groceries on here. It don't have to be that. And then they have this one, like maps. And then it's postcard cards. Maybe you use this for souvenirs. Here's a little, no, this is a compass. And then this one looks like a traveling notebook. This one's a camera. This one's a globe. And then the airplane, say for those airplane tickets, your extra baggage or your baggage. Let's see, what is this? Boarding pass. So let's say you're riding on a train or even an airplane or a bus. And then this is like shopping bags. And then this one is a luggage. So you have plenty to delegate. And then you can cross it off with the marker that she gives you or your own marker when you reach that, when you have saved, let's say $20 for that week or that month for that trip. Then here's some travel sticker kit here. And then here is the envelopes to put. I'm getting ready to go, Jason. You ready to go?
Go where?
Inside.
Oh.
Oh. What you doing?
Checking on you.
Oh.
Break my butt hurt.
Sorry, y'all, for the glare. But the travel sticker kit, my husband peeked in here. And I need to go get size. So here is the envelopes, y'all, that you can designate to put these stickers on the envelope. So your gasoline. So you don't have to use all of these, but some of them. So I wouldn't use pet care, but like my aunt and my cousin would use pet care for like the doggy daycare that they use when they come down to see us or something like that. So it just depends. You may go on a trip that doesn't have excursions or something like that. And you just put in your little envelope. And then every week, every month, or every day, however you want to save, you will allocate the savings towards that. And then I think in her video, she also had where you would put, I guess I'll just show y'all. You can put your savings card in here. So let's say this one is for clothing or spending. So then you would, let's say I put $20. My goal is $200, $400. So I will cross that off and I'll put $20 in there. Well, in this envelope. But let's see, no, I got that right. Can you slide it in there or is it another pocket? It's like it's another pocket, y'all. I'll figure it out, but I don't have time right this second. By the time I do the next one. And you can just put that in there. I think it's another pocket, another insert, but it's like really tight. Yeah. Yeah, and so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those sheets. And then you have a back pocket. You have a pocket here, slip pocket, and then you have another pocket here. And this is just so soft. And then you have a pen holder there. And that is the travel one. And I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. It probably just like a blink of an eye for y'all. Okay, so the next occasion binder that I wanted was the new car fund. So actually these were the only two that I wanted. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the thing. I wanted at first, and I don't necessarily need a new car right now. Well, some reasons I may need, but it doesn't hurt to save up. But I really got this for like maintenance. So like my tires, my registration and taxes, which is due right now. So I like this. And you can also, y'all, prop this up like that. Like put on your bookcase too. If you wanted to do that. And and stuff. So you have another binder, and but you can use this for like decor boxes. And but the only thing, y'all, this one got busted. I don't know how it got busted. It got busted probably in shipping. So you got the same binder, 6-ring binder, and then let's see, make sure y'all can see. And then I went ahead and opened this because it comes in like a plastic to protect it. Yeah, one of these. One of these. So she packs it really well. So this one says new car fun. Start date, your goal date, pre-purchase kit checklist. So this is good too if you are going to purchase a car for your kids as well. How much you can afford to spend on a vehicle, your salary, and then she has the figure already out for you times, is that 20 cents? Equals the amount. No, there must be not 20 cents. That's a decimal for 20%. So this is 20% of your yearly salary, and your vehicle should not cost no more than this unless you're absolutely necessary. So the credit score checker, your current score, then she has like a graph here, your car search. So this was fun. This would have been great for my car. I had like a budget, and we usually pay our cars straight out. We don't like car payments and stuff like that. So I thought this would be ideal. And we don't like car payments. I'm not really like, you know, some people like, they just like certain things. And I don't have to have like the newest new car. Like as long as my house straight, I'm good. I'm good. But some people don't put, what my mama say, people spend their money differently. But my house has to be nice. Some people, their car gotta be nice. You know, I want my car to be nice. My house to be nice. I mean, my car. But it ain't gotta be top of the line. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Alright, so plan. What's the front? On the front is the new car planner. Let's see. And you have the name, the start date, or your name. Target car purchase date. You might can put like some pictures of your dream, print out some pictures of your dream car or ideal car. I know when I was looking for my car, I spoke that thing into existence. I knew I wanted a white car. I wanted like a, what do you call them? A sidekick. You know, the kind that look like a small SUV. I knew I wanted one of those. Actually, I wanted something, what did I want? I don't even know the name of that car. But every time I saw it, I saw that car everywhere. But I got something that I really like. So my dream vehicles are here. Oh, she already got it out. She thinking ahead. Oh man, I be suggesting something. She already thought about it. So your savings breakdown, how to save, ready to roll in style, step by step. My car needs, like what is important to you. So I knew that like a reverse camera might be something that you may want, or because I know my cousin's truck, his is way much better than mine. Like his will beep and tell him to turn left or right, or if he gets close to something, they go beep 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 beep. Mine don't do that. Mine I can see, but I can't see really clear like his. So you know, it's a CD player. You know, at one time, y'all, those was important. Is it important that it has a aux cord and all those things, connection, all those different things? So that was important for me. Make sure it was Bluetooth. New versus used. What's best for you? What can I afford? Pros and cons of a new and old car. I'm fine with used cars, y'all, but I can understand. I understand the whole logic around the new cars because you know it depreciates so fast. But maybe one time out your whole life, you know, you may want a brand new car, which I never had a brand new car. So I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm fine with the used cars. But my houses, I think I'd rather have a new house. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. What I can afford. It just depends. It just depends. Anyway, new car budget, your down payment, tax, titles, insurance, financing, discounts, auto loan 101. Credit score and auto loans, credit score, auto loans, your rating, your score, your interest rate, down payment. Really helpful. Let's see, test drive checklist. The exterior, interior, performance check, comfort test. So she did the research for you, y'all. Let's see. We got our test drive maintenance records, our checklist, and then your car list comparison. So that would have been really helpful. And I was looking for a car a couple years ago. Car list comparison, insurance quotes. I need to do this. I think we're thinking about doing Costco insurance, because we just put my husband's truck on the insurance when he got it, and we didn't really look around. You know, we just did it and we left it there. Notes, more notes, lots of notes. Alrighty, and that's your car planner. And then, let's see, let's go to this. You have your car sticker sheet. So, let's say you are not really, I have to look up what gap insurance is, y'all. Is that when, I don't even feel like taking up time to explain this. I think, is it when, like, sometimes they wait to add you to the insurance and then your insurance payment is like the next month or next 2 weeks or something like that? I don't know. I think I know, but I'm not sure. Okay, so detailing, that's something I want to save up for, because I never got my car detailed. I had to get some water, y'all. If I want to save up for a down payment, I will put maybe cut this sticker and put payment, because to pay for it all, if you like getting a used car and you want to pay it all up front or something like that. But anyway, tags and title is something I need to save up for, and registration. Do I see tires up here? Tire maintenance. Emergency issue repairs. That's good for your deductible. Inspection, which that shouldn't be much. Something else I keep looking at, Amazon. So this could be helpful for like parts as well, because you can order a lot of stuff on Amazon. But if you get like a new car, you know you want to deck it out. Like I have my car decked out in some organization stuff and some bling, and so I got a lot of stuff from Amazon, so that might be why you want to use that. Anyway, so it's the same, y'all. And let's see. You have some Jeeps there, and you have some keys and gas pumps, and then you have a steering wheel, and then you have a rearview mirror with a hanging, not a dye, but like an air freshener, but it's a flower. And then you have a map, and then you have look like a curved road signs, and then you have a wrench, the key fob with a heart, gasoline. You might want to save up for that. That'll be something you can do, like a sinking fund. I know some people do that for gas. Gas was a struggle for us when we were first married. It was a struggle. We even thought about getting a gas card one time. But now, y'all, we don't even hardly go nowhere. Now, think about it. My husband worked 2 days a week from home. His job, not a whole bunch of traffic the way he go. Here goes some tires, y'all. I definitely need to save up for this, even though I just got some not too long ago. Because tires done went up. Y'all remember when tires were like 50? Or you can get some tires for, what's it, $20, y'all? I'm probably talking about my age now. $20, $25, especially depending on the size of the car. But now, y'all, tires are expensive. They're like $100 or more. I know for my car, all four was $1,200. Yeah, blew me out the water. And then I was trying to get just two, but then it was like it's best to get 4 or 3. No, best to get 2. You know, 2 in the back and the front, so you might as well get 4. Okay, and I think, y'all, this is a battery. So we got like some old cars sitting in the yard. We need to junk one of them. And that's another thing, because of inflation. Like, somebody tried to give me a quote and want to say only, let's see, how much we pay for that car? I think it was like $5,000 or $6,000. So they talking about $167 to junk it. which, you know, I know times have changed, and I know, of course, it depreciated, but $167, y'all, for that car. You know, back in the day, at least when I jumped 2 or 3 other cars, I got at least 300. And they was harassing. They were just calling and harassing. I was like, I'm not ready yet. Y'all move too fast. I'll let you know. All right, y'all. So that is that binder there. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. The next one is debt payoff. So this should be the number one. I should wear this one out. So I didn't say, y'all, I plan on getting like a small fireproof safe or whatever, because I was just thinking about that. Yeah, and that was one of my goals too, like to get another individual whole life insurance policy on myself, maybe my kids, or everybody. I know my mother-in-law one time, she had one on everybody. I see why as you get older, because some people right here don't have nothing, and then you have to pay anyway. I'm gonna stop at that. So that's one of my goals. Also to have like a living will. You know, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff. But you know, like maybe who I want to have my car or my crafting items or my purses. Oh yeah, I ain't think about that, my purse. But I know my husband's like, your craft items, that was like a long time ago. So, you know, those are the things that, and I think they have like these books that you can buy off of Amazon now. Like you can write down your passwords, all those things. I just want to have all my ducks in a row. Maybe not by the end of the year, but at least start. You know what I'm saying? Like make copies of documents and make sure that they are taking pictures of them and they're in the right places and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the number one. Sorry for the glare, y'all. I might turn this off, but I didn't want it to be too dark. Yeah, be too dark. It's a little dark. So anyway, so it comes in that plastic. I didn't open up this one yet. And this is the front and back, I guess. You put one sheet here and then one sheet in the back. So this one is Baddie, it's time to free yourself from the weight of debt and let those coins where they belong into the future. We're talking about real strategies to get rid of debt once and for all. Whether you're using the avalanche method, paying off high interest debts first, or snowball method, knocking out the small debts and gaining momentum, it's all about finding what works for you. So I feel like I feel more accomplished. We should do the snowball. So starting with the lowest debt first and then go up higher. You may want to attack maybe a larger bill or something. I was just looking at our mortgage payment or something, making sure it was there. And then I took a screenshot of everything and it said when it was supposed to be paid off. And I was like, that's a long time. But anyway, so we're also going to track every dollar you pay down so you can see that progress and stay motivated, because once you're debt free, sis, it's nothing but financial glow ups from here. Let's break those chains and stack that paper. So she's explaining the debt snowball method, the avalanche, which is the high interest rate, which I'm glad she said it to lowest. And be sure to stay on top, stay up to date with the statements, due dates of all your dates, all your debts. And the statement date is when the statement generates and when interest is charged for the month. Okay, so I need to look at that. Then here's your debt payment tracker, and then that's your back page. Then here is your debt sticker kit and student loans, credit card loan, mortgage, medical, taxes. We got all of this except taxes. Thank the Lord. So anyway, so then we got debt demystified, and then the beginner's guide to paying off debt like a baddie. So they have the start date, debt-free date, the name, basics to know, you need to know. Oh, let's see, because it looks dark now, y'all. I want to move this ring light, but then y'all be able to see it. So I probably need a light shining this way. Let's see. what you need to know, debt pay down methods, debt doesn't define you, snowball, avalanche list, recession proof your pocket, stack your paper, and handle your finances like the baddie you are, because debt doesn't control your destiny. Debt snowball avalanche list, debt freedom tracker, let's see, name a debt, starting balance, January payment, new balance, let's see, March payment, new balance, April payment, new balance. Okay. And then debt payment alternatives, choosing the right option for you. Balance transfer cards, if you do that. What is debt consolidation? Okay, y'all, trying to make sure I was recording. What is debt consolidation? Who is debt consolidation for? Things to consolidate. 2 types. I need to read that because I know back in the day, it used to be some people who would do that and they were ripping people off. But anyway, and so chapter 7, chapter 13, 2 types of personal bankruptcy. Explaining that, what happens after bankruptcy, how to rebuild after bankruptcy. She did all the work for you, y'all. Debt doesn't define you. Debt thermometer. Debt payoff tracker. And then your yearly calendar here, 2025. And then you can put all your due dates here. She also has a planner too, y'all. So, but if you don't purchase the planner, she has a digital planner too. So then you have your envelope. So it repeats. It's the same thing. And you can keep like these extras in here. I'm missing, yeah, this. So this looks like a coin machine, coin jar. And here's a money bag. Shredding paper. Cutting up the bill. Like a mint or a bank. Chains. Piggy bank. Bullseye. Let's see. The money sign. An envelope bill. Here's another mint. I was trying to see what this mint was. It more on the sheet, but I couldn't figure it out. It looked the same, but it looked a little smaller. And then this one is a hand with the dollar bills, and look like it's as the bracelet chains. Like that. All right, and I guess you can put this down in here. And somewhere, y'all, I got the pen. She gives you a pen, and she gives you a marker.